Welcome back, everyone. I gotta be honest. I was gonna surprise jump scare all of you with a dolphin impression or an orca impression, and even the spider that I had to remove from my house kind of rolled over and said, "Bro, don't do that." So instead, I'm just going to hand you over to Miss Truffles so that you can watch Ecco Jr. normal. Truffles, the seafloor is yours.
Honestly, I would have loved to hear this impression.
Yeah, kind of same.
If we get enough donations, I'll do it.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
So you know what to do, chat. Okay, hello everyone. I hope you're doing good. This is still Ocean Block, apparently, and I'm Mr. Falls, obscure speedrun enthusiast. This is kind of one of them. This is Ecco Jr. from the Ecco the Dolphin franchise, and with me, I have qbitbeat who will help me for the commentary. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, hello there, everyone.
So, just to explain, Ecco Jr. is, as I said, from the Ecco the Dolphin franchise, which has a reputation to be extremely difficult games, especially on the Genesis. This one is an exception because it was made for children to play with their parents, and you can see here that if I press A, B, and C, I'm opening the parents options, and I can change a bunch of things. The most important thing here is the difficulty. The only thing that is changing is the number of levels you will play. So normal is the best middle ground in terms of Marathon Showcase. Easy is too short, hard is just not a category I've run so far. Thanks for the good lucks, by the way. And I'm gonna press start game, and this is the character that you probably donated for the bid war, so I would like to know who won the bid war.
I will read you the donation that will solidify the winning bid, and that is a $10 donation from Melodish, who says, "Gotta echo on the Orca compliant. We are running Terra, the Orca."
Thank you for the donation. Yeah, so the Orca complaint lobby doing its job in the chat during the previous run. Thank you so much again. It's gonna be only a skin. It's not gonna affect the gameplay, but actually Tara is probably my favorite character to play as too. Anyway, I'm ready to start the run. I'm gonna do a countdown starting from 3, and we are gonna start the run, and I'm gonna let qbitbeat doing the commentary side. It's a pretty fast run. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's go. So in each level, there is a specific task that you need to complete to advance to the next stage. So this is the first level, and it's a pretty quick one. Here you're simply searching for a stingray and a pufferfish. And with that, Truffles has already made it to the end. See, easy peasy. Aqua Maze, this is the next level. A little bit more intricate. The goal in this level is to use the sonar to find and collect crystals. However, we must be careful with the sonar's pacing because there's a moment of cooldown after using it. So it might look like Truffles is simply tapping the crystals, but there's some precise movement happening here. You also need to manage your character's movements as you're doing this. Like, for example, you can't do a U-turn if you're moving diagonally. You can only U-turn if you're moving vertically and horizontally.
It wasn't the best here. I had a few issues. I had to reroute the level on the fly.
This next level is Bay of Songs. So in this level, we need to find various sea critters. One is a seahorse. I think that's an anemone, and I don't know what the third one is. Maybe a pufferfish, maybe a blobfish. But here and throughout the game, you can do what's called a camera flip, which can help with reducing lag. It also allows you to move before the animation is done.
Maybe the last one is an anglerfish, but it's very hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but it looks happy, whatever it
Yes,
is.
indeed.
It's like smiling. Okay, this is seal rocks. So for this level, we're searching for a seal's ball. Here, so what Truffles is going to do here is she's going to find the ball, and then she's going to kick it over to the seal using the sonar.
I don't know if it was far enough. Okay, I had to push it a little bit more. Maybe this was fine.
Close enough, yay! It's fine, it's fine. Next this is treasure level. So here we find a treasure chest on the very left side of the map. So we gather all the treasure and make sure to avoid getting bonked as we travel to the other side of the map to complete. This is considered one of the simpler levels of the game.
I think it was pretty good. It was fine.
This is Sea of Music. So this level involves swimming through 5 rings. It's a pretty long and tricky level. It's also easy to miss the rings. So here you need to swim through each ring individually. Yeah, like that. Bring them to the center of the level, then swim through all of them at once. So because this is kind of a long level, this would be a good time if the host has any messages for us.
I always have messages for us.
I knew you'd come through.
Every you know what's gonna happen.
I know.
I'm still waiting for the person who donates and says, "Where is our dolphin impression?" Which I am good for, by the way. But first of all, thank everybody who did donate towards the character choice for this run. Miss Truffles is already crushing it. This looks like a super intense fish game with the coolest of music. I know it's not a fish. Don't get on my... But I do want to tell you, because I just can't stop handing out incentives. I can't stop. It just keeps happening. So, new Super Luigi U. Play the new game intro. If it's met, Crazy O later on will play the intro level of new Super Luigi U at the start of the run. That's $60 that needs to be done. You've got a little bit of time for that, but not too much time. So if you want to watch new Super Luigi U and hear someone say new Super Luigi U 5 times fast, which is not going to be me, which is why I'm suggesting it, get your donations in now.
Just letting you know that Ocean Tag is done right now. I'm on Fish Caves.
Yeah, so during those wonderful announcements, Truffles had already went through another level called Ocean Tag. There's a couple of Ocean Tag related levels in this game, so I'll talk about that during the next one. This is Fish Caves. So here what Truffles is doing is the orange fish spawn in random locations and you need to chase them into these little caves guarded by seahorses. This can be pretty frustrating as the fish can also get stuck on rocks and move pretty erratically. And guiding the sonar can be pretty difficult because the sonar isn't quite precise. And now we have an escort mission. This is just guiding a turtle from an egg, just hatched there, to the end of the level. So you then need to use your mouth to guide to the baby turtle to its mother. But you have to wait for the baby to reach her before leaving the screen, because if you leave the screen too early, the mission could fail and you'll have to redo it all over again. Next, we have to find 5 swordfishes. This could be pretty difficult to navigate. For the 3rd swordfish, Truffles is going to use a camera flip.
Very good.
And then for the 4th swordfish, you want to prevent lag from happening by going fast enough. It's also difficult to determine how to reduce lag because it varies between levels.
And here, I should have prevented the lag from happening, but it still happened. It's sometimes hard to understand.
Yeah, and then here, Truffles is going to move back and forth to make that seaweed disappear, rather than wait for the swordfish to bring it down.
I got the double despawn. That's pretty rare.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's another wonderful tag level.
And it's done.
So, oh, you're done already. Okay. Do you want me to still explain it?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. So basically, you need to tag your friend before your friend tags you. It sounds easy, but your friends can teleport, and that's really annoying and can create as much as like a minute if you mess that up. So you got to stay like really careful when you do those tag levels. As quick as they are, they're actually some of the trickiest parts of the game. And this is Mysterious Ridge. This level, you're just gathering some treasure, and this could also be a good level to practice your movement. There's some RNG in this level as well, with the blinking shells that you saw earlier. This is Lagoon Stonefish. This also is not too challenging of a level either. There's stonefish hiding, and you just have to seek them out. It could be tricky when you first find them, because, you know, stonefish are well known for their camouflage abilities. But as you do the level, as you continuously do it, it gets much easier to complete and finish. And now we're about to enter the last tag level, and this can also be a bit of a troll level. So here, Truffles does a leap out of the water, then swims down and to the right to avoid getting tagged. If you do tagged here, you can lose an entire minute of the run, because the map is really big.
Okay, Vance of Pearl, please be good.
Vance of Pearl, here is where you will see the only out of bounds part of the game, and it's very easy to go back into bounds. So there's some tight navigation that Truffles is doing here.
Oh, come on.
In the level, the task is to find the oysters scattered throughout the map, and you need to open each one to get their pearl.
Okay, I'm done with the scary part. What's a bit slow though?
Yeah, and all the pearls.
Failing the fourth one can be devastating.
This is Seahorse Reef. So in this level, you need to carry a baby seahorse in your mouth and bring it to its parent. This level can be a bit trolly sometimes because it looks like you have the seahorse in your mouth when you don't. So you gotta be careful there. And then after delivering the baby to its mother, you need to swim between two crabs to reach the end.
Okay, full focus for the trickiest level in the game.
So this is Melodic Waters. There's lots of rings to jump or swim through and gather, and lots of tight navigation to pull off. The last ring in particular is also pretty far away, and it's a pretty big mazy map. So this would be another good time for the host to give us any messages.
Indeed.
I am so lost how this game has such serene music, but the controls look like I would need to study rocket science to move anything in this game. Yeah. What console is this game?
Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
Genesis.
Circa 1995.
Does it move like a Genesis game?
I guess so. I should.
I haven't played enough Genesis games to confirm.
Sorry, I had a brain fart. Yeah, I was about to say that if you want to go into Echo speedrunning, this is a very great one because it's much more forgiving. Since you don't have the incredible difficulty of the other ones. Okay, oh my god, rings being trolled like usual. Okay, we are done.
There we go. So these last two levels are always the same, regardless of what difficulty you're playing on. So in this level called Meeting Maze, you need to find your two fellow dolphins. There's some RNG involved here, and so sometimes you might find them just kind of chilling somewhere.
Hopefully not today.
Yeah.
Oh, this time it's Echo with being slow.
Oh no. Echo, no! Alright, and now we are approaching the last level where we meet Big Blue. So he'll start rising to the surface.
And time is very soon.
And time is when the whale hits the sonar, and the Big Blue sprouts water, is when it will be time.
And time. Not too shabby of a run. Okay, so I didn't troll by the tags levels. It's always a scary part for the run. Dolphin Ride is such a big level, you can lose a minute to that. And I managed to showcase the cool tricks. Yeah, I really hope you enjoy. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. Again, as I said, if you want to go into Ecco the Dolphin speedrunning, Ecco Jr is a very good entry. There is a Ecco the Dolphin speedrunning Discord if you want to join it. It's a very cool community. You can find it on SRC. And I would like to shout out Mekion from this community who has helped me learning more about the game overall. We still hold 2 world records on this game to this day. Continuing with the shoutouts, I would like to shout you out, qbitbeat, for helping me with commentary. It's really impossible for me to commentate on this round, so thank you so much for learning the run and helping me.
Oh, thank you. I was happy to help. This was a fun run to learn.
By the way, do you have shoutouts on your side?
So I am just bought a humble variety streamer for the time being, but you can find me on twitch.tv/qbitbeat. If you want to see some of my shenanigans.
And to finish with the shoutouts, I would like to shout out Prevent-A-Thon for allowing me to showcase this Modern 4 game. And I would like to shout out my RL friends, my community, my girlfriend for following me in this speedrunning adventure since 2020. And if you want to see more obscure speedruns, mostly indie games, you can find me on twitch.tv/MrFalls. I'm gonna be back on stream on Saturday probably to run more Ecco Jr, trying to get world record on easy difficulty. It's not gonna be on during the marathon, don't worry about that, it's gonna be before the 3rd day. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, keep donating everyone. I'm gonna say good luck to the next runner and to the tech staff who is doing a fantastic job. And yeah, see you, bye.
Between that fantastic run and the absolutely clear commentary, I would say this run was very well orchestrated. Thank you very much, Miss Troubles and Cubit. I've been waiting here. Chat, put your fins together for a fantastic end to the Orca compliant run section. We'll be right back for more Prevent-A-Thon 7 action.